Rebel soul child, got a fist balled. I'm a respawn of ancestors, and I'm blessed, huh?
Now, as usual, before I give my prediction, I want to speak about both the fighters, and I'm going to start with Dustin Poirier. Poirier currently has an MMA record of 29 wins with 7 losses and 1 no contest. Dustin Poirier stands at 5'9" and he has a 72-inch reach. He normally fights southpaw. His most notable wins, of course, are against Max Holloway, Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler, Eddie Alvarez, and Justin Gaethje the first time. Dustin Poirier has a very unorthodox way of fighting. It's kind of like jiu-jitsu guy meets boxer, and they created him. He's very good on the feet. He's very accurate, powerful. He places his shots. He's patient, as he proved in the first Gaethje fight, and he pretty much picked Gaethje apart that entire fight. You also can't forget the calf kicks that this man can produce. He will literally break your leg. And I seem to find Poirier's only getting better and better the more he's in the UFC and the more that he fights. He's still very active, considering he's such a big fucking name. He's only lost 2 fights in the last 5 years, and both of them with the champions. And you're looking at Charles Oliveira, and then you're looking at Khabib Nurmagomedov. So they're not bad guys to be losing to. Dustin Poirier is currently ranked 2nd in the lightweight division, and Justin Gaethje is right behind him at 3rd. And even though he's a very accurate and precise striker, on the floor he's just as good. And to ever almost submit Khabib, when you rewatch that fight and he had him in the guillotine, I honestly thought that Khabib was about to take his first loss. I also feel like Dustin Poirier's confidence is going to be up, knowing that he knew that he picked apart Gaethje on the last fight. Maybe this time, especially being more confident. I mean, again, the only 2 losses have been to the 2 champions, so he's at a bit of a weird position here, where I feel like he beats everyone below him, but he can't beat the 2 people who are above him, which is obviously Islam and Charles Oliveira. Right, so now let's move on to Justin Gaethje. Gaethje has a professional MMA record of 24 wins and 4 losses. He stands at 5'11" and has a 70-inch reach, and he normally fights orthodox. What I do find interesting is both fighters have actually lost their last 2 fights to the same 2 opponents in Khabib Nurmagomedov and Charles Oliveira. Gaethje's most notable wins are over people like Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson, Michael Johnson, James Vick. Again, another fighter known for his calf kicks. Now, even though he might not be as accurate as Poirier, Justin Gaethje definitely puts on a pressure, an undying pressure, and you're not able to get the guy off of you whatsoever. Whether it's 3 rounds or 5 rounds, he's definitely going to put the pressure on you throughout every single minute of that. He's really going to make you feel tired, and if you slip up once, that's it, he's going to clock you. And if you attempt to go trade for trade, he's not afraid of that, so he will throw when you throw, even if it means him getting damaged a little bit. That tends to be how he fights. Within the last 5 years, both fighters have actually won the interim champion belt, but then whenever they got to the actual championship fight, they both lost. The only mentality advantage that Dustin Poirier has is that he's already beaten Gaethje before, so he knows how to do it. What's tricky is, because Dustin Poirier is so accurate and Justin Gaethje is just going to walk towards him and put all the pressure on him, Justin Gaethje is very good at fighting on the back foot. If you're coming towards him, he's easily going to be able to pick you apart. However, the pressure is undeniable by Justin Gaethje. So what do I think is going to happen? Generally, I think it's going to be almost the same result as last time. I think it's going to go to a later round. I think Gaethje is going to push as much as he can. I think Dustin Poirier is going to slowly pick him apart, and then within the 4th or 5th round, I think the fight is going to end by TKO by Dustin Poirier getting the win. Again, that is just my opinion, so if you agree or disagree, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next video.
Not him, tell him fess up, I get checked up, hella carefree, nothing scares me, hella reckless.